What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new Comic React Release issue number 1000 of Amazing Fantasy. Yeah, I know I mentioned to you guys I was kind of debating whether or not I was even going to do this video just completely on but yeah. Since all the other comments I had this week were just X-Men books, I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's put it in there. You know, No Way Home, the extended cut No Way Home is also coming out this week. Anyway, guys, let's just jump right in. We got a big size issue for us this week. Yeah, it's a fucking like 60 plus pages, damn, like almost 70 or whatever. But yeah, 60 years ago, Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider and imbued with the creature's powers. He used those powers for fame, lost his uncle to a robber. He could have stopped. Learned the most important life lesson. Six decades later, millions of people have learned that same lesson and watched the wall crawler spin his web as the greatest fictional character of all time. Spin. To celebrate, we asked 8 of our best creative teams in the world to add to Spider-Man's web. So they pull on your mask, grab your extra web cartridges, and turn the page. Who we got? Just some guy. I just want to tell funny because just some guy. That's funny. Okay, we got this. I have known who these guys are. Rainbow Rowell, don't know him. Jonathan Hickman. All right, don't know him, and Neil Gaiman. All right, Dan Slott. All right, so yeah, the only writers on this I recognize is Dan Slott, Jonathan Hickman, and Neil Gaiman. Fantastic. New York, a Tuesday. I love this city. Not just because of the food, or the culture, or whatever. No. Now you're probably asking why a crook would love the capes, right? But I tell you, these goofs are always dealing with some type of invasion or interdimensional crossing or whatever, and when the heroes are busy with some moldy alien god, that's when a lifer like me can actually get some work done. The score for this job will send me up for a couple years. I only pull jobs when the heroes are busy with bigger fish. They don't care and don't bother. All except one hero, Frankie Fama. I can't believe I'm running into you here. No. Yep, Spidey, the fucking neighborhood Spider-Man. Leave me alone! Why are you here? I saw you fighting one of those giant popsicles. Really? You're trying to run? Is there a scale? Is there a sale on a tracksuit somewhere? Cause you're gonna miss that. Oof. Now, Frankie, what did that do? What did that shop door ever do to you to deserve such treatment? That door might have a wife and kids. Don't you ever stop talking. All your jokes are awful. That's a matter of opinion. What? Why do you gotta get in my business again? I just love catching up with you. We have some great times. Galactus. Demons? I don't know. Is that supposed to be for Knight in Black? For King in Black? I'm thinking of Celestial Secret Invasion, I think. Great times. I hate you. Next page. 3 to 5 later. The thing about Riker is you got nothing else to do but think. I've been going about this whole run. So I waited until superpowered teams fight some robot zombies or whatever, and then I pull another gig. And this time I got a plan. Anytime now. You must really love prison food, Frankie. Is the meatloaf and Riker that good? Bingo. Hey pal, hey Spidey, old pal. Look, I don't want no trouble. Then you shouldn't have. What's that? I can't hear you. Where are your dumb jokes now, Spidey? I got you. Didn't I tell you guys? Oh shit, damn! He actually brought her with him this time. While Spider-Man's currently getting hanged. Yep, looks like you're right. We were mighty skeptical when you said you could get us the wall crawl. Yes, we owe you an apology. I was planning on stopping your sale, Frankie. This is payback for a lot of trouble you caused us over the years. Frankie and Ambush, really? And I thought that we had something special. A magical bond between dashingly handsome superhero and the not so dashingly handsome crook. He's always catchy. You're done clowning me, Webbs. You're outnumbered. These guys are gonna shut your mouth for good. Honestly, I'm just kinda hurt. All four of you should know me better. But fine, let's do this one more time. Proportionally strength for a spider, that means I'm really strong. Exceptional agility, level 6 according to my trading card. Oof! Excellent fighting skills. Ugh! Shang-Chi taught me my own martial art. Hey, Spider Fu! I did not think we'd get a reference to that. Good thing the movie came out. The way of the spider. A spider sense that warns me of danger. It tingles. The Peter tingle. And what's a spider without webs? I make them myself. Why you gotta keep picking on me? Look around. The world is going to hell, and you gonna stop a robbery. Why? Why me? I'm nobody. I'm just some guy. Some guy. You think you're just some... Oh. Wait. Is he the guy that killed Uncle Ben? Because obviously Gwen's death was obviously Norman. We know that one. Jean DeWolf was a Sin Eater. These two, I think one of them is Captain Stacy, which I think was also Norman. No, I haven't read any Silver Age comics. And I think that's Aunt May. But she's obviously not dead. You think crimes you committed don't matter? That nobody ever gets hurt because of you? Next page. Frankie, buddy, I'm here to tell you, I know different. So yeah, the world might be going to hell. Alien slime monsters might be eating the Empire State Building. But until you stop doing what you're doing, I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to stop finding you and putting you away. Because to me, you're not just some guy. The end. That one was really good. Ooh. Alright, this one is the Dan Slott one. I really did the artist for this one. I dig it. I did the spider logo too. It looks pretty cool. The eyes kind of remind me of the Japanese suit. But yeah, kind of like really like narrow and squinted kind of thing. I dig it. I dig that suit. This is not how I want to spend my big 6-0. But let's be honest. When do I ever get what I want? Kid, just for once, think you could have shown some respect to your elders and pulled some of your punches? Like you went easy on the original Vulture when he was your age. Versus his sinister 60th. Okay, fair point. Hold on. It's a boss. Gotta take this. Next page. You do this every year. I book a table at your favorite restaurant for your birthday. I'm wrapping things up, and you're always late. I'm almost done. Out of courtesy for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man notes. Does he have the stolen loot? Is he in a big spider web? I think they'll figure it out. Fine. Wait, are you breathing hard? I just fought the Vulture. You fought him 100 times. Exactly, it adds up. Ugh. Know what else adds up? How often you're late. No more stops, I promise. Bruh. Come on, bro. Can't Peter catch a break? Hanging up. See you in a bit. Trust me, you don't want to do this. That doesn't go with your outfit at all. Holy shit! Yeah, spider sense, I know, but my reflexes aren't what they used to be. Oh, so this is actually an old Spider-Man. This is actually an aged up Spider-Man. So this is kind of like more of a Batman Beyond type thing, where Peter's old, or I guess Dark Knight Returns, I guess, would be more of a fairer comparison, I guess. Oh God, you shot him, but nobody's ever shot the spider. Shit, Spider-Man? Yo. Damn, leave it to Dan Slott to kill off Peter. Sorry, man, but we're about to close. You sure you don't want to reheat this? What's the point? It'll just get cold again. Like it did last year. Like it will again next. We interrupt this program for breaking news. Spider-Man has been fatally shot. The Daily Bugle can confirm that the masked vigilante is the victim. So I wonder who's the woman. Is that MJ? Please let it be MJ. Please. I doubt it's Aunt May, because, you know, if Peter's like 60 years old at this point, Aunt May would have to be at least 100. Multiple gunshot wounds and not expected to recover. We go live now to the Connors Memorial, where the top surgeons await the arrival of. Next page. God, he's a mess. Where do we even start? He's barely breathing clear as airway. Not the mask. Rook, leave it half on. I need to see if his eyes are dilated. With Spider-Man, the mask stays half on. That's the rule. But he's dying. Not like this. It should have been the Sinister Six. All of them. All at once. A final fight with Carnage. Or the Goblin. Not some burglar with a gun. Going out like Uncle Ben. Almost feels right. Just wish I could have seen MJ. Yes. Yes. Finally. Finally. Thank you, Dan Slott. I never thought I would say those words. Thank you. You get it. Thank you. Thank you, Dan Slott. But why you gotta kill off Peter for it? We're like, we'll give you MJ Peter, but I'm gonna kill off Peter. Whatever, I'll take what I can get. Thank you, Dan Slott. Finally. My prayers have been answered. I'm gonna need to check Twitter. I want to see all the fucking MJ accounts I follow, what all my accounts are saying about this right now. That Dan Slott, of all people, gave us the goods. Spider-Man, can you hear me? I need you to be very carefully. I need you to be very careful. It's been touch and go for the past few days. Still is. There's these readings aren't good. Days. But there's no flowers or cards. The other Spider-Man, he didn't drop by. Or the Fantastic Four. Or the Avengers. I think they're all up in space fighting Thanos or something. Can't believe it. No one's came to say goodbye. Yeah, that is pretty crazy though. I mean, like I could understand the Fantastic Four since Peter's like only really close with like Johnny, I guess. But like no one of the Avengers. Like, none of the Avengers, not one of them, not Tony, not Thor, not Cap, nobody, not even Miles. Damn, bro. Quite the opposite, in fact. If you're up for visitors, there are some people who want to see everyone. All of New York, the line goes out the door and out for blocks. All these years, there isn't a person in the city where you have to either save them or love them, or a loved one. And they all want to say thank you before you go. Remember Bolster? You pulled him out of a fire. How could I forget? He peed all over my spidey suit. Damn. There she is. MJ! Finally, I'm getting something. Oh, this brings a smile to my face, man. It's always good when Peter and MJ are actually allowed to be together. Middle of winter, you drove up the East River to get out our Jimmy. He wasn't there then. Every Halloween since he dressed up like you, except last year. Who were you last year? A dinosaur. I like dinosaurs too. Hey, Tiger. Hey there, miss. So tell me, how did I save you? Hold on, let me check if it even says anything. Yeah, I can't read. If it does, I can't read it. I think you got that wrong. Those are all the ways you saved me. I swear to God, that had to be like Marvel's The Edge. Or you want to do Peter and MJ dance? Okay, you got to kill off Peter though. I swear that had to have been the deal. Dan Slott, we'll let you do Peter and MJ for your side story, but you got to kill off Peter. We cannot let them be happy. It is impossible. We will not allow it. Because fuck the fans. Finally, been out here for hours. Spidey, you got to remember this. So I'm driving my cab, the brakes go out, and now I'm thinking, this is it, man. There's no way you're getting off of. He's flatlining. What? Excuse us, please, out of the way. No, let me through. I'm his. What? He's gone. Didn't even let me finish. Just went right out the window. Out the. What the hell are you doing? What? I saw someone being mugged out the window. What else? You know what? I know we give Dan Slott a lot of shit. Not so much me because that was before my time in comic, but let's give Dan Slott his flowers for this one, man. Let's give him his flowers. This is awesome. Get back and get your butt back in bed. And then his ass is out too. I'd say he's good to go home now, as long as he takes it easy. We're leaving him in that woman's care, right? She's clearly his. No, we never write that down. Not when it comes to Spidey. Right now, mister. Hey, what kind of doggy bag is this? Where's my slice of birthday cake? I ate it. You do that to me every year. Oh, sick! They got a dog. Yeah, that's cool. Next page. Spider-Man versus. Oh, sick! We got Ryan doing the armor for this one. Hell yeah! Definitely different colors than when he's working with Venom. The colors are a little different. Also, not as good if you ask me as the colors he's worked with Donny Cates with Venom, and of course his new series Vanish, I think is what it's called, the new one. They create their own book he's doing with Donny as well, which I will be reading, but I won't be reacting to it. So yeah, who's this one? Armando Inanci. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. I'm sorry. The new mayor is restricting parking zones. The neighbors are furious. Gotta go, Aunt May, or I'll be late. They're shutting down the interchange for repairs. Okay, 60 seconds to give me the rest before I head out to work. A cat set off the alarm at the print depot. Oh, the calamity! And all the elected officials at the city halls are sea lizards. Goodbye, cruel city, who swung over from North Korea to infect our schools. Wait, what did you say? Next page. It's the Bugle. Revealed, all official elected in the past 3 years are all part of a coordinated plan. And May, by a foreign power to disrupt our children's education by using sea devils. I'm coming right over. Spider-Man confirmed it's the best superhero. Nothing wrong with this, Bugle. I'm telling you, at the hospital, those doctors, they've been swapping human lives for livers for dog hearts, and selling their livers on the internet for Bitcoin. No, that's wrong. They're infecting microfish into patients' blood. Why would they do that? The fish nibble at our steam cells to make us all believe that all that baloney about the planet getting warmer. Look, it's all right here. Global warming, of course. Oh my goodness. What? You think I'm crazy? You think I'm lying? You think I'm crazy? Dolphins use high-pitched clicks and whistles that they can hack into the ATMs and voting machines. Oh, my brain! I can feel the brain cells. Something serious tripping up with today's Bugle. Gotta see JJJ before he kills us all. Next page. Sir, we don't know where Parker is. You heard of origami? Sure, paper folding, right? Correct. And if you don't locate Parker, I'll do it here, but with your ears. Hey, Mr. Jameson, what's the commotion? I need my pick taken, Parker. Look, I just won the prize of. Look, I just won a pair of Pulitizers? I have no idea how you say that. I won for this story, and I got another for this one. Then this is gonna club. This is gonna cluster fry my competitors. Spider-Man is the worst. Superheroes are likely all to no good. It's a Bugle. It seems like showing people what they secretly want to believe, apart from me. Sir, are you sure this isn't some kind of prank? A prank? I'll prank you up that wall. Just take the damn picture, or all the web, or you know it all. Head is going to be is going my next salad. Okay, smile. I ain't gonna smile. I'm gonna roar because I'm fabulously hot. Happy. Jesus, that can't speak. Next page. Later. Okay, you're the best, Spider-Man. And I'll switch on my and if I switch on my filter, it'll revert to boring old bugle. Then the scanners show each paper is laced with hallucinogens, barely transable. Wait a moment. A cat set off the alarm at the print depot. Not a cat, but someone forced their way in. Didn't take nothing though. Okay, sorry to use up your time. Hey, don't apologize. Me telling a reporter that nothing happened is still the highlight of of 30 years I've worked in the pulp-filled dump house. Poor guy, if he knew he had been speaking to Spider-Man, he'd fall over and burst. Next page. Someone came in and tampered with the paper with that paper used to print the bugle. I'm going to go ahead and guess it's you. Hey, Hurt Locker, you looking for me? Spider-Man, meet your worst nightmare. Conspiraton, if I'm saying that right. So lame, you're basically just walking nuzzle. I'm so much more than that. Next page. What the fuck? I was always pretty good at sorting hallucinogens. Hollywood actors dressed as judges are trying to take away our guns. They're trying to take away our guns. But I'm a genius at making them pack the right punch. The world's oil is secretly controlled by the decimants of President Garfield. Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield, and Andrew Garfield. Andrew! Damn, they really had to bring Andrew into this, bro. My man. Okay, I'd say he's making me think that stupid metal suit of his is real, when it's probably just a cardboard box and a pair of stilts. Next page. Ah! Oh, that suit's real. My dad owns a steel plant. Does the truth hurt, Spider-Man? Get used to it. From now on, everything is valid, real or not. If you believe it, it is true, and no one will laugh at anything I or anyone says ever again. Oof! I tell you what I believe. That some crime bosses are paying you to cause chaos all over the city while they clean up. What if they are? I'm trying to change the rules of public discourse here. I'm gonna need some funding somehow. I'm gonna need funding somehow. Hey, I was right. I just won villain Wordle on my first go. Elsa, now you sing at May. Look at you, pretending to be someone. And all this time I've been holding you back. That's not true. Me keeping you down. Don't, dear sweet. Wait, what? Wait, what is that? Dear sweet me. And my man just punches at me. Obviously it's a fake, but damn, bro. I'm your biggest burden. The only one you can get rid of. Let's see what you really look like. Oh, is right. He's like, time to have some of your own time tasting your own medicine, doctor. Work you for. Doing all that. Spiders! Dad, do something! Spiders! Dad, they're up to something! I don't know what, but they're hairy legs. Dad, I'll pay you! Just get them off me! Well, somebody doesn't like spiders. Steel magnets still stun, cause chaos and stupidity. Just for half a day I was walking on air. I've got you some great pictures of Conspiraton being arrested. I was about to get up pulsizers until Spider-Man came along and took it from me. I gotta go, sir. Sure, go see your aunt. She needs you. Today, today people lost their feed newspapers. I'm going to restore that feed because I'm going to switch our resources to the internet now. That's where the facts are. That's where the truth is. That's where I will win. All right, next one. Who's this one? Okay, this one's by Rainbow Rowell, if I'm saying that right. No idea who he is. I guess I should congratulate Captain Stacy on how safe New York City is on a summer Saturday afternoon. Though I could get a few shots of Spider-Man nabbing and some near do wells and make enough money to take Betty to the movies tonight. This is back when he was still dating Betty. But nobody's in the mood to near do well on a beautiful day like today. Might as well spend my last day on ice cream. Right, mass, then first, then ice cream. Maybe I'll tell Betty that I have to study. I don't want her to know how broke I am. Or maybe enhance. A few hours later, at the office of the Daily Bugle. All right, schmaltz, slop. Makish Drick. Sentimental garbage. You're a waste of film, Parker, and a waste of my time. I just wanted to show you a different side of. Do you think this is a Life magazine, Parker? No, Mr. Jameson. Or a backslash cute undercore animals? No, Mr. Jameson. Do I look like I'm running a Tumblr blog called Tumblr? Do I look like I'm running a Tumblr blog called Insequential Humans of New York? Oh, I love Mr. J. I love Jameson, bruh. No, sir. Next page. I pay you for one thing, and one thing only. Incriminating photos of that long underwear wearing, law-abiding, and un-American wall crawler. Something every. What's this? Were you holding out on me? Was this a joke? I don't like jokes, but I like this. But I like this, but I like this. This I like. Clear page 1 for me, Robbie, and write Parker a small check. Nothing that requires a comma or too much arithmetic. Damn you, cheap Jameson. My man, that is a mood right there, ladies and gentlemen. You still up for a movie? Peak? Let's sneak out before Jameson assigns me another obit. A girl can only write so many obits on a beautiful summer day. For me, that number is 5. Yeah, definitely, Betty. I'm in. Maybe we can get some ice cream after. That kid's got a good eye. Till the copy desk, I got something for the hole on page 3. What was that? What photo date pick? What do you take? All right, in the flesh. Who wrote this one? Ho-Chu Anderson. If I said it right. It's okay, Harvey. Nothing's gonna hurt you, but it doesn't gonna hurt you, buddy. I hate this place. The medication don't work. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. I hate this place. The medication don't. Sorry about this. Budget cuts. In fact, they should be on your. Geez, guys, Gonzalez has started up again. Get out of me, please. Orc, I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. I hate this place. The medication. Arnafla. Aren't you left? Aren't you? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Dios míos, they're back. They're in my skin. They're in my 5 cc's of Chloromagnesin. I have no idea what the hell that is. They're inside my skull. They're inside my eyes. Ah! The medication don't work. I hate this place. I'd like to revisit Arnafla Gonzala, or how the fuck you pronounce that. 1 year to the day since the death of NYPD's Captain George Stacy, allegedly at the hands of the vigilante Spider-Man. With us, 6 months and an admission, 939, declared a danger to herself. Suffers from schizophrenia syndrome and bipolar disorder since her 10th birthday, with mild symptoms of OCD. Convinced there are spiders in her flesh. Next page. Spider-Man was later linked to the death of Captain Spacey's daughter, Gwen, sparking of rumors of the monster's blood vendetta against the Stacy fam. God, I can't stand that creep. No idea what sets off the mood disorder. She's been stable the last couple of weeks. Routinely starts taking her meds around every time she's released, then inevitably relapse. Luxvungs, okay, whatever. They're just naming random shit. Haldox, group therapy, psychotherapy, shock therapy. She resists all treatments, all help. How can we help her? Short term, Arnafla needs sleep. She won't. She can't sleep. They think they know me, but they don't know me. Don't know the thing I've seen. No, I know what I know. I know what I know. It don't matter what others can see. They're real. I can feel them. They sleep sometimes, but they always wake up using my name, calling me Nulla, like Mama used to, telling me I belong to them. They belong to me, bound forever. Me, one of them. Wake up! Just accept it. They tell me, like I accept stealing the dog's can and letting it starve. Enough love, wake up! Like I accept watching Papa die and Mama get shipped back to Oxcon? I have no idea to pronounce that. Like I accept baby Luna passing and Hector walking out on me. Like I accepted the monsters under the bed at the shelter. Girl, wake up! Next page. Jolene, what? Fire! We gotta get out of here. I smell smoke. Jolene, we can't go through. Ain't too hot. I'm going off low. You do what you want. You do what you do. You do what you gotta do. What you got to. Eggs in the DOS can't. I know. That's when it started. That's what started. So hungry they got a home in me now. New ones born every time something goes wrong in my life. Feeding me off of me. The pain makes my flesh extra sweat. Jolene, I think that's how I pronounce that. I can't sleep. Hate this place. That's what I get. That's when they get inside my eyes. Ah! Monsters in the walls, under the bed, in my flesh. Arfla Gonzala. I have no idea to pronounce her name. Nothing but monsters. That is a big ass spider. No! Next page. Oh shit, Spidey. Gwen, I'm sorry. You're not Gwen. I know that. You don't have to be afraid. You're safe. I'm not a monster. And neither are you. Spider-Man, look. Oh my god. Next page. Arnafla. You're safe now. Don't leave me. I won't. I'll check in on you soon. Deal? Make sure you're alright. Until then, sleep. It's okay, you're alright. Sleep, Nulo. Alright. We're back with the goblins. We're back with the Queen Goblin. Or the Witch Queen, I guess she's going by now. Who wrote this one? I'm not seeing any credits. This one to bring us you a sequel to the classic Amazing Fantasy 16, but not the way you think. Okay, I guess this is the team that's worked on this one. Attend me, mortals! From this moment forward, your lands, your lives, your very breath itself belongs to me. And For you are now slaves of the Witch Queen. Okay, Bu- Busik and Dosons and Sabino to bring you the sequel to the classic Amazing Fan 15, but maybe not in the way you think. My words sound strange to my ears, mystically translated into their language, but I must grow accustomed to it. For I will rule many lands, many people. Their words, however. Hey, what the? Next page. Well, what of them? Mummies, warriors, subdue them, but do not harm them. But do not harm them overmuch. They will need law. They'll need labor long. They'll need to labor long in my honor. My spells let me understand them too. But what possibly could they say that I would need to know? Flash, Liz, we better get out of here. Get help. You got it. Sure, Betty. Of course, bud. Where'd Peter go? Hey, is there a problem here? Some sort of spider demon? Nah, no, not spider demon. Just your friendly neighborhood spider. You dare accost your new empress, faithful ones? Deal with him. Ah, not exactly that easy, folks. Have mercy. He fights like one possessed. Hmm. Pro, 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 Prodigious. Prodigious strength indeed. And yet I need no inkling of one such as him would exist. The tales told by the man Rocco Rank did not include any spider demons. Ah! Rocco Rank? What in the name of wiggling webs is a Rocco Rank? And come on, lady. I know the Daily Bugle hates me these days and all, but it wasn't so long ago I was on TV and I was hit to boot. And I was a hit to boot. How can you come to the Big Apple and not know anything about everything Spider-Man? How indeed? I must admit this is not what I expected of this world. Not exactly I expect of you and of any world. But it has all been strange of late, ever since the Great Drought. Next page. It was a blight on my land. Corpse failed. My people began to die, or flee. So I gathered a force of resin dead, and I cast a mighty spell. Go forth, mummies, go forth. Find what my land needs most. And so they traveled to many worlds, seeking the frightened and desperate. God. Those seeking refuge, and when they found them, they made an offer. Within this mummy's case, you will find safety, Rocco Rank. You'll be hidden where none of your lawmen can find you. All right, I'll do it. That's right. It's a sequel to the Man in the Mummy case from back in Amazing Fantasy 15. Just what you've been waiting for 60 years, right? You waited 60 years for, right? The criminal Rocco Rank, and many like him, endued their purpose, escaped their worlds, only to become my slaves. And I gained what I needed: more slaves to work for my glory, to fuel spells to make the lands flourish once more. Next page. But at mealtime, Rocco Ranks told me tales more strange and wondrous. Ah, yes, you guys should see it back home. TV, movies, air conditioning, hot pockets, so much better than this. Word of his stories reached my ears. And I had him brought before me. Speak, Rocco Rank. If you value your worthless life, tell me of your world. Yeah, absolutely. So we got hot and cold running water, indoor plumbing. Serious Queenie, you should drag losers like me. You shouldn't drag losers like me here. You should go conquer New York and have all that great stuff for yourself. I mean, did I mention the hot pockets? Hot pockets are good, but I haven't had a hot pocket in years, bro. It has been like, I want to say Maybe 5 years I've had a hot pocket. Low key, I might grab one. Now I feel like I want to grab one. Low key. Low key. He babbled like a fool, but perhaps his advice was not without merit. An amazing land of wonders. Could it be mine? Why not? Why not? So you're an out-of-towner, and I'm a pretty new, so there's that. But if you haven't heard of me, next page, then I've got a wonder. Wow. He loose he loosened web-like cordage from his hands, and with casual efforty, swings my winged stone steed in a great arc, sending us both hurling through some invisible shield above. What else don't you know about? I would have destroyed him with such audacity, but before I thought to, I saw. New York, the wonderful city, so nice. They had to name it twice. What do you say? You're wondrous. This is what you expecting? It's so. The buildings so huge. There was no horizon. The air fouled with smoke, greasy under no unknown stenches, machine beasts crumbling and battling at each other, blattering at each other. The people, placed, hasty, unhealthy, poor slave material, and so many of them. And those, what are those? Next page. We'll call those fighter jets, man. We call those fighter jets, man. Maybe out of McGuire Air Force Base. McGuire. In Jersey or somewhere else. We have a lot of them. And if you could beat them, there's still folks like me. More spider demons? Nah, just small cheese. There's way worse than me. The Fantastic Four, Thor, Iron Man, the Hulk. Still feel like conquering us? Well, and so, depart, back through the portal. Leave this insane world behind. Oh, that was weird. That's how to keep this thing closed good and tight, at least for now. Until they be turned over to Doctor Strange or someone like that. I only hope we never. Had a way, Rocco. It worked. Talk to her into reopening the portal, then sneak through the disguise, as a soldier, and pow! Here I am, back in good old. Hey, excuse me. 10 more seconds. I'm guessing you're Rocco Ring, right? Yes. Well, I gotta tell you, Rocco, I'm pretty confused, but I think you're gonna have a talk with the cops. Sure, bring them on. It was only a B&E anyway. Anyway, send me up the river for a couple years. It'll be way better than that hellhole. But I do kind of feel sorry for all those other saps that she suckered in. Well, I might have done something about that. Send them back, faithful ones. The spider demon said he'd seek me out if I kept them, and he and his demon allies. Free my people as well. Let them join other kingdoms if they wish. Let them live as they choose. I will meditate on this, seek wisdom and enlightenment. It sounds so enticing, like some amazing fantasy, but it was not. It was not. The end. Oh! Yo, did this leak or something? I saw this on Twitter like a week ago. That's weird. Like, I legit saw this on Twitter like a week ago, or like a few days ago. How'd this happen? Did this leak or something? You get it, right? I mean, Uncle Ben dies because of me, and I know I have to be a better man and try. I really do, but it's not enough. It's not enough to save my first love. So I decided to have to become something greater than that. I get busy doing the right thing, saving lives, fighting crime, be a relentless force for good. I believe that if I can just do enough, it'll be enough. That it would change my life. That it would change me. But that wasn't the thing. That wasn't the thing that did it. I met an amazing woman. Fell undeniably head over heels in love with her, and I thought this was it. When I'm with her, everything is okay. I wonder what the artist is. This looks like Marco, the guy that does Daredevil. His artwork looks similar to his. I don't know if it's the same artist or not, though. But then I screwed up, and I screwed up that too. and that man got sick, and it turned out my best friend was actually wasn't, and on and on and on and on. One step forward, two steps back, all the time, every single day. I never win, and just not sure how much longer I can take it. Next page. What is this? A council Spider-Man with the fucking Future Foundation? Who is this guy? It's Peter Parker, the traditional spelling. Says here he's from Standard Earth in a universe that has a slight science bifurcation. Brand 616? Huh, is that right? Peter, not Pete? Looks like it. Figures. I know, right? So what can we do for you, Peter? How can we help? I just don't know why things keep going wrong. I was hoping you can help. How so? I don't know. Share experience, coping mechanisms, advice on how to turn lemons into lemonade. Why would you think we could help you with that? Because we're Spider-Man, the hardest working down on our luck heroes in the universe. It's kind of our deal, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Yeah, I'm really good. I'm really good. Doing well. This guy just won a Nobel Prize in science, and heck, Pete here is lucky bastard just had his third kid, healthy and howling. Serious set of lugs on that one. What can I say? He takes after his mother. It's true. I've met her. This can't be right. I mean, sure, across the Spider-Verse, there has to be a number of me who don't have such a hard time, but surely that has to be the exception, right? Maybe just the three of you. I've honestly never thought about it. Only way to find out. Hey, raise your hand if you're generally happy with the quality of your superhero life. Seriously, don't be shy. How many of you guys are doing okay? There's a bunch of them raising their hands. Damn, that can't be right. I'm afraid so. What does that mean? Well, Pete, I think that means that the problem is you. Maybe you're just not cut out to be Spider-Man. Yeah, maybe you should hang it up. Or I don't know, maybe you should just suck it up and stop whining. You know, be a real man, a Spider-Man. You guys are totally screwing with me, aren't you? What an idiot. Do you see his face? Of course not. He's wearing a mask. Sorry, it's just a little something we do for the first timers. Had to go in there for a minute. Okay, they are to play with. I thought they were like further insulting. Anyway, oh man, I was about to throw it. I was about to throw up. Well, you took it like a Spider-Man, that's for sure. So Nobel Prize? Oh, actually, I won one, but who cares? I mean, they gave me one. I mean, they gave those things to everyone nowadays. And the kids, honestly, I don't think they're mine. But I took it out on Hydro Man last week. You know, really put in the work. Next page. What about you? Arthritis? Seriously, no, it's cancer. Damn. Relax, I'm just kidding. It's arthritis. So about you. You really want to know why bad things keep happening to you? It's not because of something you did or something you're doing wrong. It sure ain't bad luck. You put yourself in the center of the storm every day, Peter. So complaining about the wind won't do you any good. Want to know how long you're going to suffer? I think I know. Next page. This has to be Marco. Yeah, the faces. This looks like Marco. Of course you do. And you'll hold on for as long as it takes, for as long as they need you to. When you fall, you get up every time. Why? Because you're Spider-Man. Okay, this was the one by Hickman. Sick, yeah. I kind of felt with the multiverse of Spider-Man. Yeah, this sounds like Hickman. And this, yeah, Marco Chiquito as the artist. Yep, I was right. All right, we're nearing the end. We're starting to get to the end of this issue. I swear to God, if I can keep this video under an hour, I'll be happy. The first issue of POW came out with a free spider-centric spider magic gun. The cardboard toy was disappointing as they always were. A rubber band barely propelling spider tokens. Pew! Still, I loved it, and I was sad when it vanished, thrown away by parents who probably thought it was just a bit of a cardboard and elastic band. POW's secret second issue had the iron on Spider-Man transfer. I got special permission to iron the transfer onto my whitest singlet. I wore that proudly until the transfer of Spider-Man faded into a ghosthood. A fading dream of Spider-Man, leaving nothing but brown scorch marks on the vest where I left the iron on too long. Inside POW, Spider-Man fought the terrible Tinkerer, the evil Sandman, the mighty Dr. Octopus, the Enforcer, the Vulture, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio, all of them. Honestly, I felt sorry for some of them, for him. I was sorry that J. Jonah Jameson hated him so much. Although I was glad that it meant that Peter Parker got to sell Jameson's photos of Spider-Man in action. Peter needs money. There weren't any other heroes who needed money. I was reading POW under a tree the first time I met Spider-Man. The beech tree was my oldest friend. What are you reading? It's called POW. I'm pretty sure it's ripped right from Amazing Fantasy 15. Weird, black and white, huh? You know real comics are in color. I didn't. He pulled off his mask underneath. He was sweating. His hair was all wet sweat. Why are you here? Just making sure you're okay. You're my biggest fan, after all. Next page. Is this place is too weird for you? Too weird for me? I don't make sense here. How do you mean? I work best in cities with skyscrapers, trees, just not the same. Are there any supervillains here in what do you call this place? Sussex? I shook my head. Oh, nice. Oh, it's okay. Nice shirt. I did the transfer myself with a hot iron. I had Spider-Mantic gun too, but that got thrown away. If I ever run into one, I'll get you one. Promise. Okay. 40 years later, I'm in New York City talking to my friend Jay about Steve Ditko and Spider-Man. Steve Ditko and Spider-Man for a television interview. There are famous number of issues that they clashed over. And when we're done, Jay says, "Do you want to meet Steve Ditko?" Yo, where's Stan Lee in all this? Where's my man Stan? He and Steve had been corresponding. We walked to the building where Ditko had his studio. Jonah called him up first. Steve said not to come. So let's go up and knock on his door, right? And we went up. I love Steve Ditko as just a shadowy figure. I spoke, we better knock. Mr. Ditko, we called from downstairs. Thought we'd come up and tell you how much we loved you and your work in person. Jonah talked. I just grinned like a loon. I guess you had better come inside. And his studio was small, like a dentist's office. A drawing board and a chair. There was a small sofa in the corner. Spider-Man was sitting on that sofa with his mask on, reading a magazine. You know, Spider-Man, my friend and Ditko went off on the corner to talk about Steve's career. I sat down awkwardly. Hey, we've met before. This was weird, but we met when I was when I was 6 in England, in Sussex. I met a lot of people. There was a story if you were in. It was after Wham and POW merged, but I would have been 7. You were caught in some rubble, and the roof was caving in on you. But you pushed yourself up, and then you just kept going until you got the serum. You got the sermon from Aunt May, and then you still had to steal the photos. That story changed my life. It was the way you kept going. You said anyone can win a fight when the odds are easy. It's when the go is tough, when there seems to be no chance. That's when it counts. Yeah, sorry. I know you probably only come here to get along with it, to get away from everyone who must want a piece of you. That's right. I wrote you in 1602, but just as Peter, I didn't transform you into Spider-Man. You need the skyscrapers. You work best there. I was told that when I was 6. It was so long ago. I met a lot of people. You said I was your biggest fan. Neil, we have to go. Wait, is this the Neil Gaiman one? Look, Steve gave us the comments. He even signed them. And that was that. Or almost. Did you lose them? Did you lose this? Pow, pew, pew. All right, for Steve Ditko, who with things from the side from Sign Comics that have made Spider with great power, you'll get it. All right, finally, we have reached the end. Ugh. All right, in the midst of the production of Amazing Fan 1000, Marvel fan, he's lost one of their favorite sons, Mike, whatever I pronounce his last name. Mike worked a quarter of a decade here. Marvel recently was a big fan of me. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna move. Oh, fuck it, we got another one. Damn it. We still got one more. We got one more. Ugh. Previously, an adventure of Ryan, aka the aspiring superhero known as Rhino. Thanks, kid. That was pretty smart, realizing that rhinos can't swim and getting him to run into the East River. Yeah, I've always believed in mind over a muscle. Well, Rhino, you had a shaky start there, but you did good today. Thanks, but this was all your fault. What? Next page. You told me to pick a name, and in your infinite wisdom, you decided to take one being used by a guy who weighs over 700 pounds and could lift up to 8 tons. What's the matter? Didn't like the sound of the Hulk? I'll tell you what. There is a lot more